Okay, let's talk about this NEEWER tripod, a flexible leg tripod. Comes in a box like this, obviously. There's the tripod itself. Okay, it includes a remote for the your camera. It's one of the nicer ones that I've seen. It's also got a little like lanyard for extending the remote. The head itself is up here. It's got some smart features in it. For instance, snap these up and spread them apart, and you can got your phone holding kit. Okay, it'll hold up to an iPhone 15 Pro Max. Locks back into place, so you can put a basic SLR camera on top there if you wish. The head, you pull this, and it can rotate around, and it can lock into place at this angle. You can obviously use it at other angles if you wish, but it'll lock in there. And then it clicks down like so. There's a little ring underneath here that you can pull up and rotate if you wanted to take this out or the screw out or flatten it. Okay, I have a NEEWER MagSafe thing that can then attach to this as well, so you can stick on a MagSafe phone, but that doesn't come with it. It's a separate purchase. You rotate this to be able to move this head in whatever direction you wish. And the interesting thing about this tripod is that these legs are sort of half rubber, so you can bend this down to get a lower angle, okay, and still be stable, right? It's because this is rubber. If this is on cement or something like that, you're skateboarding or whatever it happens to be, this is going to be a pretty solid thing. The wind's not going to blow this over, okay, because it's got grips on here, right? The only negative thing about that is you're never really going to get this to bend back into perfect shape. It's always going to be a little bit wonky, but that's, who cares about that? For holding, it's for like it's used as a selfie stick. It's great. This is very comfortable. There's no issues. If you want to just use one because you've got an arthritic hand or something, you can obviously carry it by one if you wish, right? It's a little thinner. Obviously, it's 30% or 70% thinner. It's a smart little camera. You can also wrap this around, like wrap multiple ones around, say, a banister or whatever, right? So you had like a staircase or something like that, you wanted to wrap that on, you could do that. Okay, it doesn't extend, but it, you know, does that. It has the grippy thing, so that's a plus. Most tripods are fixed, and you can't wrap them around thing without a separate attachment. So yeah, I recommend this. If you think you have a use for this kind of handle, it's a big plus. Yeah, because I've not seen that on a sort of medium-sized tripod like this. I have the tripod that I'm filming with right now is low to the ground, but that's the fixed height. It's just one height. You can't change it. This one, obviously, you can change to whatever height you wish, up into, you know, whether it's low or high or lower or whatever. Right? Smart design. And again, the 90% or angle that you can change to is great. Your phone's on here. You know, you can film this way, film up, whatever you want to do. Right? Get your cage open. Smart design. The NEEWER products, that's the brand. I think that's how you pronounce it. I have 3 or 4 of them, and they're all smartly designed. This company, and they're all reasonably priced. So this is certainly an affordable selfie stick / tripod. So yeah, recommended. It comes with a little manual as well, and like I said, a little remote. Yeah, that's it.
Hey guys, so this is the mount. I am a teenager and I know all about tech, so this mount is pretty good. The legs are probably about 12 inches, and I can show you how hard it is to bend. So like if you're trying to wrap it around something, it's pretty easy if you're not trying to do that and just bend the legs. But like what I was talking about is like this part right here. It's really hard to wrap it once, like more than once. But it's definitely doable. It's just really stiff. Maybe it would get better after time, but it's really well made. The camera, I feel like I trust this camera on here. GoPro Hero 12. And this is really well made. Here, I'll show you what I mean about the ball bearing not being able to come out. I'll take this all the way out. This is what I really like about it. If that comes loose, your camera's not going anywhere. Like, it's not gonna fall on the ground. It's just gonna be really loose, which is worse. I mean, it's better than having it like fall on the ground, you know, and maybe shatter or something. So it's really, really well made. And I'm gonna put this back in real quick. It does sit pretty high. It sits at probably 15 inches, maybe even longer, even bigger if you have a bigger camera. But yeah, it's really well made. It was definitely really thought out, and this is what it looks like. You know, that's probably about 15 inches. So, but yeah, really well made. The legs are a bit hard to bend. It sits about the legs are about 12 inches. I would trust it to hold most cameras, but not bigger, bulkier cameras, say like a vlogging camera. Well, maybe. I think like if you're trying to like shoot some like star pictures with like a 30-pound camera, then that would be considered sketchy. But I think I can handle most cameras. And I also really don't like how this is attached to the screw. Here, let me take my camera off real quick. Sorry, you can see, but this is attached to the phone mount, and there's no way to take it off. Like, I've tried already, and so it just looks like this when you unfold it, which is kind of sick if you have a phone, but you can't take it off if you want the gyro. If you take it off, you can take it off. You have to take this screw out, I think, or no, you don't. Yeah, you don't have to, but it looks like this. No gyro, but you can definitely put a camera on there if you wanted to. I just don't like how you can't take this part off for people that have cameras. But that's kind of, it's like, it's really well made, so I would definitely buy it. This is just an in-depth review from an unbiased buyer. Like I said, I'm a teenager and I know all about tech, so I do give it like a 4.3 out of 5 stars. But yeah, I'd definitely buy it.
Hey all, this is a quick review for this newer tripod. It's rubberized legs that aren't expandable, so they're just this length. But what you can do, again, is twist them different ways, depending upon how you want to use them, and then you can basically get them back into shape. So there you go. It comes with 2 mounts. You get this mount, which would be your standard one that you probably most likely use if you're using a DSLR camera or a smartphone. Put it on there. You have a swivel base here, and you have this as well that unlatches here, so you can make it this way here. Sorry, I'm not in camera. And then you can lift these pieces up like this. Let me get it out, and then pull up and put a camera like your smartphone into there. You just have to unhook obviously this here first, so that wasn't in the way. So good concept. I like it. Can be useful that way. Lots of different adjustments and angles. And then if you take this off, you could also put on, if you have like an Insta360 or a GoPro, you could use this mount. And then if you have the right equipment, obviously, you put the mate of this in here by unhooking that, slide it in, tighten it up, and you're good to go that way as well. I have one, I just don't have it to show you on camera here. Sorry, I keep going off camera. And then you have the remote. I haven't tested the remote yet. So basically that's what you get. It's a good unit. It feels solid, rigid. It's plastic, but it still feels really good and well built. I have many other newer products, and I'm a fan of them. I think they have good design to the things they build and good quality. So hopefully this helps, and this tripod could be useful for a lot of reasons. You get a little lanyard with the remote. I haven't tried the remote yet, probably won't use the remote, but you do get a remote with a little lanyard, and you also get a little hook here that you could probably hook a lanyard or something else onto here as well if you wanted to carry it on your waist or something. Hopefully this helps, guys.
Check this out. This is the weak part, and it's unnecessarily thin plastic, and this just broke away. I will try to glue it back into place, but I don't have high hopes on this part. So please, NEEWER, don't do this to us customers. This will not give you a loyal customer base.
I bought this about 3 months ago and it broke already. I had a similar one that lasted me at least a year or two. And apparently I missed the return window. So yeah, I would not recommend it.